Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. So I have another tarot walkthrough and review for you. This is tarot, or the Green Codex Tarot. This is by Alexandra Dvornikova and Alexandra Kopytin. And this is by Los Scarabeo, and this was sent to me for review by Llewellyn. So let's dig right in. So here is the box. I think the box is gorgeous. It's like your style Llewellyn boxes, right? That's beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. So let's read to you what it says on the back of the box. Encased in this luxurious hardcover package is a deck that combines the power of green magic with the structure of Tarot's arcana. Green Codex Tarot is the ultimate mix of nature and esotericism. A starlit night sky, a silent pine grove, the sweet scent of resin carried by a quiet breeze. This is the enchanting atmosphere that permeates the cards of Green Codex Tarot. The stunning kit edition encases a deck of 78 cards, beautifully illustrated by artist Alexandra Dvornikova, along with a 160-page book that delves deep into topics of ecology and environment, unearthing the roots that unite humans and nature into a primordial network of life. By carefully following the path traced by writer Alexander Kopytin, it is possible to find direction amidst the shadowy thicket of life, building new connections both within the self and between the self and its natural surroundings. So, this is beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so let's dig right in. So we have a book over here, and where's the cards? Here are the cards. So we're going to do, just like I always do, we're going to do the walkthrough first. We're going to look at the cards, and then we're going to do some sample readings right out of the book. We're going to look through the book, and then we're going to do some pairings. Okay? So we've got the title card. These are what the backs look like. So we've got the Fool, Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Justice. Love that. Wow. The Hermit. Ooh, that's beautiful. Wheel of Fortune. Strength. So we see that these are changed around. The 11 is Strength, and the Justice was 8. The Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil. I adore that, because I look at the Devil card like it is the ultimate shadow work deck. It is time for some deep going into your own shadow, right? So it's all about reflection. What do you see in the mirror? I think that is so awesome. The Tower. Integration is difficult, but brings liberation. The Tower. After shadow work, right? We've got the Star. The Moon. Oh, I love that. The Sun. Judgment, the Universe. I love the font. I think the font choice is perfect. I don't mind the borders whatsoever. They don't feel obtrusive. They feel like they fit the artwork, like it's all part of the artwork. Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. I have not taken these out, so this is the order they came in. Three of Cups. Isn't that interesting? Four of Cups. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. And 10 of Cups. A distillery, right? Isn't that interesting? Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Oh, Princess of Cups. And King of Cups. Interesting. Okay. I wonder why that is. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Oh, she's fabulous. Four of Pentacles. Oh. Five of Pentacles. This artwork is so lovely. I really do like it. I love the colors that are used in this. Six of Pentacles. It feels so earthy with its different shades of brown and tans and greens, dark greens. Eight of Pentacles. And it's dark skies. I really like the backs. Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. This feels very folklorish to me too. Page of Pentacles. Like Americana artwork a little bit. Knight of Pentacles. Princess of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. I wonder why they're not using the term queen if they're using kings. That's interesting to me. We'll see why. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. As a queen myself, it makes me wonder, right? Three of Wands. Four of Wands. My gut instinct is I don't like it, but we'll see what they say. I'm going to just reserve my opinion until after I've read out of the book. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. Ooh, that is harsh. 10 of Wands. Whew. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Princess of Wands. King of Wands. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Four of Swords. That's not bad. Five of Swords. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Six of Swords. Oh. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. I really do love this artwork. It's so different and simple yet complex, right? I know that sounds weird, but Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Princess of Swords, King of Swords, and our little Scare Barrel card. All right, so let's shuffle her up. Don't you love the sound of that? I love the sound of that. I love it when I can hear the smushing of the cards together like that. Yeah. I want to see something. It's not the worst, but yeah. It is a matte, so, or semi-gloss. That's why it's, or, yeah, semi-gloss. Maybe satin. Maybe satin's the right word. I don't know. It's not glossy. It's a good shuffle. It's your basic run-of-the-mill size. The cards, I mean, I have arthritis in my hands, and I am able to shuffle, but, I mean, you can tell that these are easily bent. You see that? But easily they go right back. So that's not bad either. I think this cardstock is actually very nice. Like I said, it doesn't matter to me whether or not I can fan a deck, because I do that for you guys, but I don't ever fan them. I don't ever get my cards like that unless I'm doing it for camera. But when I'm actually doing my tarot, it might take me a while, but I take flyers. That's part of my tarot ritual. It doesn't have to be part of yours. So, but for me, that doesn't matter if they fan. It's always a plus if they fan, but, and listen, it's not the worst. You can see clearly it still is going to work, but it's just not as smooth like casino style fanning, right? All right, so let's get 3 cards as an example reading out of the book. You know what? Before we do that, let's take a look at the book. Features and purpose of the deck. Okay, I love that it's got a really good big couple of pages of, well, a few pages actually of the table of contents. I can appreciate that. After doing a couple of books myself, I can appreciate that. It's easy to see. I don't have to like scrunch down and put my glasses on. I could see it. And there's enough space in between. I can appreciate that too. Features and purpose of the deck. All right, well, let's find out. And I think this is beautiful, by the way. The distinctive feature of Green Codex Tarot is the use of a special symbolic system, ecological cultural codes. The images chosen for the cards are archetypal and reflect the ecological foundation of world culture with its universal laws of human development in inseparable unity with our planet and its web of life. This corresponds to the so-called eco-human approach in which human beings are considered in their unity with nature. The main function of this deck is to support human adaptation to the social and natural ecosystem through a connection with nature and the implementation of ecological behavioral models. The cards can be used to work with issues of health, professional self-realization, private matters, family, significant relationships, life choices, personal development, and many others. Thanks to its special symbolism, the deck allows the user to reassess their attitude towards the world, decide how to act in a specific situation, and determine the optimal development strategy. Green Codex Tarot echoes the ancient Chinese Book of Changes, the I Ching, okay, the zodiac system, and other universal symbolic systems describing the human life cycle in an inseparable connection with Earth and the cosmos. The key concept behind this deck is the identity of humankind and nature, according to which they are born, live, and develop by following the same laws. Just as day follows night, the human life cycles obeys certain natural rhythms and ecological prototypes analogous to the behavior of various living organisms and processes on our planet and in space. Each of these cards represents a certain manifestation in people and the environment, the ecosystem, and its influence on the physical and mental sphere of a person. Okay. We know how to use tarot, so we don't need to read that. But if you're brand new, it's in there, which is great. Intuitive reading, okay. Monologue reading, okay. 5-card reading, swap method reading, okay. Environment interaction reading. Lots of examples. I like that, very thorough. And it talks about the cards. Okay. So we show all the, that's cool. So I wonder if they all have, oh, they all have something in italics for. So let's just read what it says for the Fool. Down here, I'm not going to read all of it, but. The Fool, with a head embraced by flame, hurries with a naive heart to the stone walls, led by the play of imagination to the blessed scaffold of immolation. The birds fall silent, the skies frown, as if the empty streets were waiting for him. The capital of fools, enchanted by sleep, and those gifted to the experts of wisdom. Let him dance now in the cathedral square, like an untethered horse that escapes from its stables. Let the crowned blood pour over the world, universal, sacred, unbearable. Oh, that is really cool. All right, so we'll do that for the 3. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, so then we go into the minor arcana, and it looks like before each one of them, it shows all the cards, yeah, for each suit. Okay, and then we go into author's biography. So Alexandra Dvornikova, based in St. Petersburg, Russia. Alexandra is an independent artist and art therapist with a passion for tarot, interested in archetypal psychology and a Jungian approach. Alexandra believes that tarot can guide others in self-discovery and help them understand life's deeper meaning. Beautiful. And the writer, Alexander Kopytin, is an MD, psychiatrist, psychotherapist, professor at Department of Psychology, St. Petersburg Academy of Postgraduate Pedagogical, I don't know what that is, education, author and editor of numerous publications in the field of art therapy, medical psychology, eco-psychology or eco-psychology, and ecotherapy. Okay. This part of the book is dedicated to your personal notes. Okay, so we've got several pages of notes. All right. So there you go. Liber hominis terrae et universe. Lo Scarabeo. Love it. Love the book. All right, so let's draw 3 cards and we'll see how they read. Give me 3 cards, please. Preferably 1 major and at least 2 minors. Oh, yeah. No. Come on, give me a major. I want to be able to see. Okay. That was at the bottom, so we'll do that. I've cleaned out some of this, so I've got more space over here and put it over on my other side of my desk. All right, so we're going to go to Five of Swords, and because there's a beautiful table of contents, Five of Swords is page 120. All right. All right, that's not too bad. So, a clash of interest and opinions, and there are concessions to be made, to maneuver and compromise, and the struggle of ideas will have to recognize the flaws of their positions. But without this, there will be no development or mastery. So be prepared for trials and jabs to your ego in the name of growth. And the Five of Swords card, 5 swords are thrust into a shield with a unicorn at its center. Such a blow is a real test for the shield, and it seems that it is already beginning to splinter. It is not clear whether it will be able to protect the one holding it, but drops of blood are already dripping from the shield. This is a wounded unicorn, which in the Middle Ages and Renaissance was described as a wild forest creature, a symbol of purity and grace, which can only be tamed by a virgin. The card symbolizes a difficult situation associated with possible losses and defeats. There may be a conflict, both external and internal, that is, an opposition of different internal motives, interests of the individual. There will be a difficult process of struggle or harmonization of positions, but there is a possibility of compromise through concessions and sacrifices. This situation can be painful for self-esteem, causing feelings of anger and resentment. The lesson of this card may lie in the inevitability of concessions or even defeats, and if one accepts them with dignity, keeping composure and faith in the possibility of victory or a fair solution, the situation will harden the current. The value of the card may also be associated with the recognition of the necessity or inevitability of loss or correction of one's perceptions in the process of interaction with other people. It should be remembered that relationships in any community are governed by the internal mechanisms of the system, allowing individuals, communities, or species to somehow find their place in a society or ecosystem. Humans have much to learn from others and from nature. Straightforward assertion of one's interest, aggression, and ambition associated with the desire not to give in at all costs and to maintain dominance can have negative consequences. This card is about the painful process of outliving perfectionism, the desire to preserve its purity, and ideal ideas about the world at any cost, when faced with an imperfect reality. Oh, how appropriate is that right now? And yes, I'm glad we got this Princess of Pentacles, because I am curious to what it says about the princess. And why? Is there anything that says why princesses instead of queens? Not that I can see. Probably just not looking through it good enough, but let's see what it says for the Princess of Pentacles. The goods of the earth and of thy body, a delightful cup, has been handed to you to possess and increase. Realize your nature, listen to your nature. Do you feel its roots singing? In harmony with her, you will prolong the health and beauty of your earthly life by accepting its laws of transformation and become a wise guardian and witch. In the Princess of Pentacles, as in the cards of the Page and Knight of Pentacles, a mandrake is represented. This time, where's the mandrake? Oh, okay. She is kind of like the mandrake with that on top. Okay. Where was I? This time with the root in the form of a beautiful young woman with loose hair. From her vertex rise succulent shoots with mysterious five-sided fruits of golden color. The card symbolizes many benefits, including stability, reliability, prosperity, fertility, sensuality, sex, high reproductive capacity, and physical health. It can indicate the possibility of a reliable and fruitful marriage or business alliance that can appear in a person's life due to their high trust in the natural beginning, nature, the unconscious, the hidden resources of the body and psyche, imagination, and intuition. The Princess of Pentacles personifies a beautiful, dignified, and respected woman who is in harmony with nature. She understands and accepts her own nature, who is able to appreciate and cherish it. She trusts the energies of the natural beginning with that nourish her, and closely connected with the earth and its wisdom, has the ability to use healing powers, give birth to children, take care of offspring, help people learn and comprehend their unique talents, create and maintain home coziness and comfortable conditions for any activity. The Princess of Pentacles also indicates a woman in her prime who will help the current in practical matters financially or with good advice, will show managerial abilities, and will also have the gift of a teacher or psychologist helping others to believe in themselves and reveal their potential. I'm going to tell you, the wording, the way that it's worded, it's a little bit weird. Maybe it's just me, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see, the Emperor. Now, there's more for the Major Arcana. A little bit more than what it is in the Minor Arcana, which is cool. Learning the lessons of planets, the essence of natural philosophy, from one end of the earth to the other. Be a worthy ruler. The offering of ripened fruits by family at a wide table. The movement of eternal energy you welcome in the big world. Thus, choosing the righteous path of earthly and heavenly luminaries, the dream of a man-made paradise you have embodied in your home. In the Emperor card, a monarch is presented in a mantle and crown. In his right hand, he holds an armillary, armillary sphere, an ancient astronomical instrument with the most important points and celestial circles, the poles and the axis of the world, meridian, horizon, celestial equator, and ecliptic. In Europe, it was first used by the astronomer, astrologer, and alchemist Tycho Brahe, who contributed to the study of the laws of planetary motion. The Emperor is depicted outside the palace, in nature, engrossed in studying the laws of the universe. Thus, the Emperor here is not only the embodiment of power, but also a scientist, a natural philosopher. Under the mantle, a tight-fitting costume is visible, on which symbols of natural philosophy are depicted. The traditional meaning of this card is not only patronage and strength, but also wisdom. Power and authority here are combined with a deep interest in understanding the world, comprehending the laws of the universe. The card may denote a respected person, either the querent themselves or someone else with whom they are building relationships. In both cases, significant resources are at the querent's disposal, helping to achieve a stable position in respect, acquire material, intellectual, and spiritual goods, become a leader, and confidently conduct affairs. At the same time, authority, power, and possession of material values and knowledge are sometimes associated with voluntarism and paternalism, the desire to care for others and dictate one's will to them. Looking at this card from an ecological perspective, one can recognize that it symbolizes one who possesses knowledge, experience, and willpower, skillfully using these qualities to arrange their home as a living environment for themselves and their large family, collective community. The Emperor expresses concern for the well-being of the natural and social ecosystem the desire to organize it, taking into account common interest and prosperity of all inhabitants. He is guided by principles of justice and considers the needs of nature and humans. The Emperor embodies governance based on justice and care. So, suggestions. The Querent is in a situation that is associated with the possibility or necessity to take responsibility for their living environment, their small or great home, to show will and courage in this, learning human and natural laws, acting on the basis of acquired knowledge and in the interest of people and other beings inhabiting this house, affirming the principles of a just world order. All right. So anyways, let's look at some of the pairings that I have. All right, so the first pairing I thought of is the Herbal Astrology Oracle, and this is by Adriana Ayales and artwork by Josephine Clerks. This is a beautiful deck. We've got the Four of Wands and Justice with Ginseng and Magician. We've got Seven of Pentacles and Knight of Swords with Cannabis. Detachment. Arnica, Teacher with Three of Pentacles and the Hermit. I mean, I think this is an amazing pairing right here. Absolutely amazing. The Hanged Man and the Four of Pentacles with Sage and Blessing. I think these work beautifully. I think they read beautifully and they look beautiful. Ten of Cups, Page of Wands, Lemon Balm with Nurture. We'll do one last one. We've got Eight of Pentacles and Ace of Swords with Psilocybin and Commune. Let's see what else we have. The next one I thought of is the Lost Oracle by Fiona Horn. This is a rock pool. So we've got the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords with House of Love. You shall be loved. We've got Eight of Wands and the Star with Pierce the Veil. Move beyond illusion. Oh, that's good. Furnace with Take Action and Nine of Wands. King of Cups. I really like these together also. I do. I think the coloring is just fantastic. The Magician, Princess of Cups, Encirclement, Love Will Flourish. And I think, of course, this goes with pretty much any tarot. It depends on what kind of readings you're looking for, right? Or let these lead the way to what kind of reading you're going to do in a day. Nine of Pentacles and the Devil, Power and Might. Be free from judgment. Oh, how good is that? Yeah. Enchanted Unity with Let Animals Be Your Guides with Ten of Pentacles and Princess of Swords. Let animals be your guides. One last one. The Crone. Know Your Power with Seven of Wands. Yes. Okay. And Two of Cups. That's so good. All right. Let's see what else we've got. So another one I thought of that it would look really good with and work really good with, because this feels very folkloric to me as well, is the Slavic Oracle. And this is by Aniel Reed. There's the box. So we've got, oh, I already did that one. We've got King of Swords and Three of Cups with Sing. We've got Nature with Knight of Cups and the Lovers. We've got Ace of Cups and the Universe with Offering. Oh, that's really good. Yes. Rest with Ace of Pentacles and Page of Cups. Okay. Ancestors with Two of Pentacles and Three of Swords. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Curse with Ace of Wands and Four of Swords. Wow. We'll do this last one. The Sun and Seven of Swords with Predator. Oh yeah. All right, let's see what else we got. So the next one I thought of is the Soul Mirror Oracle again, by artwork by Anna Novaeus and It's Sunshine Connolly by Sunshine Connolly. Transformation with repressed and activated with 5 of Cups and 9 of Cups. Wish with despairing and hopeful with 6 of Cups and 7 of Cups. These look awesome together. We've got the Tower and 8 of Cups with growth, dying and evolving. Wow. Creatrix with uninspired and creative with 9 of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Perceptive with oblivious and aware with the Empress and 2 of Swords. Oh my goodness. And let's do one last one. Gratitude with ungrateful and appreciative with Judgment and the Chariot. Let's see what else we've got. So the next one I thought of is the Rooted Woman Oracle by Sharon Blackie. Artwork by Hannah Willow, and this is a Hay House. So we've got the High Priestess and the Fool. Oh my goodness, with Cairn. Portal to the Mystery. Oh, that is so friggin' good. Oh my God, that's so good. We've got 5 of Wands and 6 of Pentacles with Ellen. Pathway and Guide. Rhiannon, the Story Carrier with Princess of Wands and 2 of Wands. I love it. Sovereignty, the Power of the Land with 6 of Wands and 3 of Wands. Isn't that just beautiful? I just love it. Imram, Page of Swords with 4 of Cups. Interesting. Sorry about all the noise, guys. King of Pentacles with the 5 of Pentacles and the Fall. And the last one that I thought to pair it with is one of my decks, actually. It is the Geomancy Figures deck. So, and these are the backs. These are the different geomantic figures, and I have 4 sets in this, and then I also have one of each for what the 16 figures mean. So you just keep that kind of like aside. So we've got 8 of Swords and Temperance with Populace, the Many. Conjunctio, Connection with Knight of Wands, 10 of Wands. Acquisio, Acquisition with 6 of Swords and Death. We've got Cauda Draconis with Dragon's Tail, Page of Pentacles and 5 of Swords. We've got Caput Draconis, Dragon's Head, with Wheel of Fortune and Princess of Pentacles. So I'm going to show you what this means. Let's go over there. Okay. Dragon's Head has to do with the Moon and the North Node, Sagittarius, the right arm. It's something good in the 6th house. It's favored in the 6th house, and it's not in the 12th house. Favorable figure for all beginnings, however unfavorable when an ending is desired. Bright beginnings, upward movement, good news to come, glory and beloved by many, to be crowned, new possibilities, and within years. So it's all contextual, right, with whatever you're asking. And you can use these in astrology also. So there you go, guys. So this has been the full walkthrough and review of, and first impressions really, of the Green Codex Tarot. And not gonna lie, is that they're all princesses instead of queens. And to me, that doesn't seem right. Because I don't feel like I'm a princess. I feel like I'm a queen, okay? And I feel like that archetype for a queen is a lot different than that of a princess. But you know what? I thought that the write-up was good for it. I think that the deck itself is absolutely stunning. And I can get beyond whether it says princess or queen because I know what the archetype is for me and what I, how I feel about it. But I'm just like curious as to why they chose to put no queens in here. I don't like that. I can't lie. I don't like it. So what were your thoughts? Would that be something that you wouldn't like? And is it something that you would overlook? I do think that it's gorgeous. And I think that it goes with some other decks that are hard to go with because of the kind of artwork. And I really appreciate the artwork. I love this card. So what was your favorite pairing? What do you think about the colors? What do you think about everything that I've asked already? This does come out in October, so it comes out this month. And it is, like I said, a Lo Scarabeo. I got it through Llewellyn. I will leave a link down below where you can grab this for yourself. So let me know your thoughts. Leave me a comment. And thank you for spending this time with me. And I am sending you love always.